Evening, folks. Got two money marches on in the club tonight. Which we've got Russell Scales on the left hand side against Mark Morris, and we've got Callum Wood against Rob Sutherland as well. And Russell and Mark are playing for £100, and Callum and Rob are playing for 200.
You alright, Sean?
Yeah, I'm good.
Can we go?
Yeah. This is my first proper time on the stream, so we'll see how well this goes. So I think Rob is actually, I think he's Bucky. I think he measures, I think when Owen was playing against Hoppy, he contacted about potentially getting involved, and Callum went away and snapped his hand up about it. I think he's also just getting used to the boy Rob's just getting used to the rules, because in Bucky they've got some different kind of set of rules, and it's higgledy piggledy for us, like. Don't even know who'd actually call for who'd actually win, because I've never actually seen the boy Rob play, but Callum's a steady player in his day, and Russell and Mark will be a lot closer than what a few people would think. Oh, looking by that expression, Mark wasn't hoping for that. And Mark has just went away and got a bit of a fluke like. So Mark is up 1-0 against Russell, and potentially Rob might be 1-0. Ah, it's looking close to it. Yep, 1-0 to Rob. Right, it's very hot in the it is very hot in the place tonight, so that's a little bit. Yeah, from what I've seen, the boy Rob's a pretty steady player. Like he can put it away, so I think Callum might have met about his match. So depending how Russell plays this one here, I could take the block out. Ooh, this might be tight. I think Russell must have seen my message because I do not have a clue on how to change it on this scoreboard. So that's the easiest way to do it. Well, that could. Well, that's that in off, so that'll be. Well, surely he can't have missed here, but I've seen Russell miss him. Yep. So we've got 1-1 on the left hand side. That's a good shot there. That's a very good shot. And if he plays this right, he can actually go into that block and open it right up. But as you can see, we've got Owen Grant as a new sponsor as well. So he's sponsoring the challenge matches / money matches. So it's like good to see another sponsor for the pool streams, which is what we're always looking for. Aye, Russell's face said it all there. How did something they go in there? Oh, that's. I didn't realise he had obviously two shots, but just depended on. Well, black definitely goes into the middle right, but he's obviously because of where that yellow is, he can't really get onto it unless he can actually sneak it in past, or even actually sneak it off the yellow on the left hand side. But we'll just need to see what he can do from this. Yeah, I just put the black safe. That's fine. I mean, it does go, but you just got to get your angles like Rob. You just need to see how this fares up. Oh, very good hit though. Very good hit. Like coming in, Woodsy. Need to play out your skin like. Has he left it? I don't think he has. Oh no, Woodsy, hook him. Everybody loves a hook. We might just have to play the waiting game here, Woodsy. Yep, that's a good shot. That's a really good shot. Oh, it's not got the legs. It's not got the legs there by Marks. There's 2 shots to Russell. That's unlucky. That's really unlucky there, Rob. I mean, they're both there for you, Woodsy. So, yep. This could be a. I wouldn't even know what I could do here. Do like a treble myself, but I think he's just gonna hit a go for it. Aye, that'll do. That'll do. Wasn't expecting that, but that'll do. I started Mr. Campbell says, hit it hard enough, it'll go somewhere, or even hit it hard enough, it'll come back out. Oh, good double there, Rob. Very good double. So that's 2-0 Rob on the right hand side. Let's play Rob. He's obviously it's his first time on these tables, and not sure what kind of the standards are in Bucky, but he's managed to judge them, and he's kind of managed to judge it very well, and he's only had one frame before they started on this, so aside from that, he's just a player, but we wouldn't have came with the Bucky rules, Ken. Aye, that's. I wouldn't really say that'll be shot of the month there, Russell. Fluke of the month, maybe. Evening, Graham. How are you? Not long until we are home. Ah, was. That's alright. Now this. Aye, well, unfortunately, I'll have to wait. Have to wait a week. Well, a week because I'm on backs next week. So I might. I'll see you on the. I'll see you on the Saturday because obviously we've got our Royal Rumble, so could potentially go out for something to eat before. If you missed me that much, it just depends. We don't really want to make your wife jealous, okay? We spend far too much time together, so she says. I know. She's Mark went away and made up one of the signs for Owen's new sponsorship, and I'll tell you one thing, like it's very very nice. It would actually look really nice on the walls because you'll be able to see it from everywhere. But we'll come up with something. Well, definitely is superb. Like he was saying to us that he's got quite a lot of vans in at the moment, and he's all the work that he's been doing has just been getting high praise. So we're very lucky to have him involved with the club. That's no bad by Russell. Left it hanging, so it's making Mark think, but it's quite a tricky one because you can just see that. I reckon you can just see that yellow. No, you can see obviously the yellow next to that red at the bottom, and maybe just see an edge of the one on the, well, just above the black. So just depends how he takes this one out. Or I can eat my own words like I usually do. Commentator's curse. Just goes to show what I know, eh? think if Woodsy doesn't get a frame on the board here, the boy will just walk away with it, like. Evening, kiddo, how are you?
I'm round here to see if there's any pop.
Hi, John. Come on, Woodsy, you just need this one. Just this one to get the confidence up. There you go.
Nice one.
Okay.
That's nice. Right. The boy Rob, he can fairly pot like, but I think Woosy's just needing that. He was needing that frame. Just needing that one frame just to get the confidence back and get it turning again.
Hopefully I'll do well.
I think the boy, speaking to Owen, because Owen knows, well, Owen's obviously plays in Bucky, and he says that the boy Rob he's a steady enough player, like, but it just depends what Woodsy turns up. It's a good split there by Woodsy. I'm not actually too sure what I'd be taking here. If there was an easier, I can cut that one in the middle, but obviously and again I'm not really the greatest player to be choosing what colours to go. I just go for it. Red's all day, but me and my caliber, I wouldn't be able to clean up. I'm just that's what they say is, I'm just a cabbage. Probably the biggest agent of the lot. Oh, Graham, you know me. I would have played that to perfection. And then the second shot, don't know where it'd be going, but it'd be going somewhere. I wouldn't really say I'm Elgin's man on form going by. Oh yeah, going by Wednesday's form, but that was just a blip. We'll go again on Sunday when Regan absolutely destroys me. Regan will just do what he usually does, just gets in my head. I like big head like it, but hey ho. Cut it at the bottom right, send the white back up for the black, and that'll be, should be. Oh, alright Mark. Just because you didn't see me doing that on Wednesday doesn't mean you hate to do that. I could just hear Russell going, did I do the Sean, did I do him? I'm a nice wee positional fluke there by Russell. Never meant that. I can see the Regan, Campbell and Graham are having a little bit of a argy-bargy in the comments because I think they're both wanting to go down to well, Regan's wanting to go down and play some, I guess, SPA stuff, or at least be his doubles partner. It'll be a good matchup if Regan listens to Graham. I think Mark and Russell have. Well, I think Russell's away to the bar and Mark's away for a toilet break. But just a few rash shots by Woodsy. It's like he's past caring, but if he just took this, if he took this frame against Rob, it'll give Rob something to think about, and it gets him right back in it. But obviously, with that red up in the top left, it's he's got a few. He's got some time to play with. Yes, Russell is up 3-1 Jen. Mark went 1-0 up against him and Russell's just taking the last 3 frames to get this back, but Woodsy just need to Woodsy just needs to play one clever shot here to leave that. Well, I don't think it goes new, Graham. Well, depends if you know actually what shot to play. Like, I wouldn't. Go on, double, double. Oh, come on now, Woodsy. This frame. Go on, Loon. Just stroke it in. Yep. Just needs to get the confidence back up, Woodsy. There you go. Right, both matches on the streams. It actually looks really. It's well, looks pretty good, and it's almost like the Flyers and all that. But it's just trying to keep an eye on both of them at the same time. It's like, what's going on? What's happening? Who's played what? Who's but yeah, it's. I think Graham's wanting Mark to beat Russell just because it's a brother. No favouritism, like. Yeah, this Rob's he can pot, like, very very attacking. But I think he can have maybe I think he might have a wee bit of a decent safety in him, like. But it's good to see that there's another person actually in the club that's came in to see what we're actually doing, and I think he actually watched Owen's game, and he's obviously wanting to get interested because he's seeing what we're doing and the setup, etc. So yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see new people coming up and even just want to actually get involved. Like, it's like having the boys from Forest through on the Sunday Flyers. I think all of them are wanting to become members now, and that's how I'm played in about 2, maybe 3 Flyers. So it's good. It's very good. Very steady progress. That's a bit unlow. Oh, aye. Could have hit it harder. Would have went in. I think I might have just hit the jaw, like. And again, I wouldn't have been able to tell. But going by the angle that he did hit it at, it would have potentially gone in if it hit it a wee bit harder. I thought he'd, unless he didn't hook himself. I thought he had hooked himself. Or did he not say total? Because I think Woodsy, well, I think he's played these rules before, and Woodsy had to kind of explain it to him. I did kind of think he never called it. Aye, that's true, Graham. Obviously, the boys coming through, etc., and the rules that we well, obviously he's coming through from Bucky, and I think Woodsy and Mark both had to kind of explain to him about what the rules are, like, and I think the main one that he'd obviously said about was about calling total. So obviously it's Woodsy called him out on that, and he got the 2 shots. Aye, that's true, Jen. Obviously, when you've the rules that Rob plays and Bucky, like it's the old rules that we obviously used to play in the league, and I think he's obviously got that in his head about the like 2 shot carry and all that, but obviously we don't have them anymore. So would he be in 3-0 down if he just to pot this? Oh, that's a bit unlucky there by Mark. Woodsy pots this and it's 3-3. Well done, Woodsy. Aye, Russell, hit it hard enough. Put the blocks safe. That's fine. Mark's seen that good pot here to get the white back up. Aye, when it's 2 shot, obviously when it's 2 shot carry, you can waste that 1 shot, but when it's obviously these rules, it's take your toughest ball out, and then you've got your just positional plays. Mark. Aye, that's the thing when it's different rule sets and all that through here. It might play in your mind a wee bit. Oh, definitely have to plan a bit more carefully, like. But when it's like two shot carry, you can just clear up just with one ball. You can just clear up the hailway and still hit the two shots. So that's the annoying thing with the other rule sets, which is kind of how we decided to go the other way because it's more defensive but also more attacking. So just depends what way you calculate it. Adam, it is fairly warm in the building just now, so I think there's a fan on the right hand side, right next to where Woodsy is, so it's a little bit melting. The window's open as well, which is taking in heat, which is quite weird. But Woodsy for 3-0 down. He's now 4-3 up. Mark's just needing this one frame back in to get Russell a bit twitching just now, like. Callum did have a pretty shaky start, but he did just need that one. Oh, Mark. Oh no. Go on. Follow through. Do it. Boom. Yeah, so that's a bottle of beer brought through by one of the barmaids who's finding that they're looking after me. whilst I'm rambling on in this quiet room. Aye, shot Mark. Aye, Ben, they've got to look at it. They've got to look at it, the poor loon Ken. Can't have him, he going thirsty. Sorry, I'll send them in them down to the Calabar for me later on. There's a new barmaid in just now, so she's getting shown the ropes. Nah, Regan, I'd never do that. Yeah, I think Woodsy was just toying with him, just giving him a wee bit of a head start to get him back into it. We had obviously the one of the new barmaids in on, I think it was Thursday. It was our first shift, and then we've got the other one in just now. So well, a cheeky comment there, Regan, but truth. I think he's just wanting this game done so he can go out because it's bloody roasting in the place. That's a not bad shot there, Woodsy. Good cut in the middle. That's a good shot there by Mark. A bit of a safety battle, but it did just. Right, come on it, Mark. Just this one frame back on the board. Get you right back in it. Yep. Well done, Mark. It's not bad, but Rob. Can't to the middle, maybe? Aye. Certainly as good as my cut last week, like, but. There's enough on the edge there. That's a pretty decent shot there, Rob. Lucky there. Woodsy, woodsy, woodsy. Let him back into this. Yep. Also good use of the knuckle. Good fluke there, Woodsy. That's a better shot. Much better. This could be a tight one for Russell, like. So Woodsy's went away and. Right. Sorry, I was away blowing my nose. I didn't care what's happening in Woodsy versus Rob's game. I think Rob's trying to understand if. I think he's trying to understand the rules. I must. I think Woodsy was speaking to him there about they can obviously go any colour since there's an open table, since a yellow and well, only a red actually went down. But winning the game, but Woodsy was speaking to him about probably doing a homer for him, but take about 3 years for him to do it. Oh, I thought I would have had the legs there, Woodsy, because he left it pretty decent on that last yellow. Plays this one here in the middle, Rob. Then you've got the two ones obviously set up over the pockets. I would have played it in the middle, like. Played it with just enough. Kiddos in the building. Well, a cheeky wee double here. Woodsy. This might be a bit of a fudging frame in there. Russell and Mark. Ah, good pot there, Woodsy. A wee double up top right, maybe? Or is he going to go for the cut? Well, he went for it. Oh my god, how did that not go? So we've actually got the sponsor in, Owen Grant, he's just walked in. Yep, shot mark. Yep. Aye, there you go. Well done, Mark. I think Russell is going away for a toilet break. Another game. A bit of a safety battle there from Rob. Aye, Russell does need to. He did say that he was fancying a pint of best now that it's, I think it's £2.10 a pint in the club. I think we're wanting to get rid of it to maybe go for a cider, because the cider seems to be a bit more popular in the pub than, well, in the club than it does anything else. So I think it's either that or Graham's going to try and make a good dent in it next, well, when he's home on Tuesday. I mean, I would drink it, but it just reminds me. It's just not really a great drink, to be quite honest. Almani's drink, should we say? Rocking them up here.
They keep you watered, mate.
Oh, watered.
Appreciate it. It's a sweaty mess.
No problem. See, even they're all looking after me. That's Russell for a beer as well. See, they've got to look after the bear and coon. Well, that's what Jen said earlier on. The treasure to the club. Shambles by name, shambles by nature. Wee double here by Rob. Where's he? Oh, Jesus. Nearly a wee double, he went for it. Didn't even touch the sides. Callum was saying to me that earlier on that if he takes maybe a 2-frame lead, he's going to go for it, but Rob keeps on pegging him back like. It's good to see a lot of competitiveness in the club just now, especially with both the flyers going on. Oh, he definitely didn't hold back with that double. That thing sailed clean in. Sorry, I probably would have I would have probably maybe quadrupled it, maybe treble it, don't know. And again, you hit that hard enough, it'll go in. There's quite a few breaks that Russell's gone in off, like. His breaks are usually pretty good. I mean, it's a good split, but the control of the white's hasn't been the greatest. I think Woodsy had a bit of a toilet break and probably just trying to rub the sweat off him. I think we have got in mind, Jen, about the Wednesday Flyers, but obviously with the league starting up, potential. Well, with the I think the AGM we're looking at is potentially the end of July, so I think we might have a bit of a wee break and then potentially go into changing the date. So obviously, with it being a Wednesday night, might be different. Well, there's Graham saying Graham's actually the one that's he's the one that actually organises it. It won't be a series. Right, okay, just singles events, okay. It just goes to show Graham, I didn't really pay much attention. Nah, it's been good to see, obviously, with both the Flyers playing. The Wednesday does seem to be, well, I think the Wednesdays are obviously, there's quite a few folks say it's a grassroots, but as Regan says, cabbages. So it's been a lot more interesting, should we say, than, because there's been more people in the categories that's been entering, so it's good to see. Really good to see, especially with the club being busy on Wednesday nights when it's a quiet period. I think with the league, I think it just depends on how much teams there is and how much teams come into the league and what actually gets voted in, because there might be some sort of, not too sure if it'd be restructuring or if it would be like if there might be added cups in, but it just depends on how much teams there'll be, and we might have to start a wee bit earlier. But it just depends on what's agreed at the AGM. It's like I absolutely, like, when it comes to like the Sunday Flyers, I absolutely love playing in the Sunday Flyers compared to the Wednesday. You just get so much. I know it's only like a 5-minute difference. I know it's only a 5-minute difference in the timer, but it actually feels longer. And you can think more about shots instead of just like rattling off frames, because I'm not even too sure if there's actually been any 4-0s. I think there's only been 3, like 3-0s and all that. So it has been 4 frames, because obviously the 3-1s, but it's, for like when it comes to it, it's like, I've noticed that I play a lot better when I'm playing against, should we say, tougher opposition, because like even like well like like last week I played against last week on Sunday I played against Eddie Imla, and Eddie's one player that on his day he can beat or even take a few frames off some cracking players, and I've beat him 2 times in the last 2 weeks. So the Sunday does make it a lot easier for it, and actually I feel like that's improved. It has improved a lot of people's games, but Eddie did win on Wednesday night, but he couldn't have beat me though. I think I was the only one to beat him on Wednesday. I think I might be correct, but not. Don't hold me against it, like. But I think I was the only one to beat him. And again, I think he kind of let me, like, but just to get the confidence up. Anyway, back to the pool. So we've got Woodsy 8-6 up. Aye, I had the first golden duck in both the series since we introduced it. Was actually against me, so I obviously went 1-1. So that definitely helped me. I mean, if there was a side camera, you would have seen me celebrating like. I just wish that I could play more games on Wednesdays, but due to shift work, I can't. I can only manage every second Wednesday. But I mean, I don't even know what's actually happening. But well, I think I might be. I think Woodsy said to me that I was sitting 22nd, which I know isn't true. I think I'm about 26th, 27th. But I think if I could get into every Wednesday, I maybe could have made top 16 at a push. It just obviously just depended on how I get grouped. I think it's just amazing to see how much people are actually rooting for me. Even on Sunday. Sunday I lost out by 3 seconds on the 6-red shootout to get to the semi-final, but you could even hear it on the stream when I watched it back. Everyone was like, could hear the roar and all that from actually through there. So it's good. I enjoy it. I just get into my own head a few times and lose it, should we say. Marnie's been playing phenomenal recently. Like I think she's massively improved. Like I think. Well, I obviously played. I think was your first division last year? I think because John Kinnaird and all they played first division. John Kinnaird had a doubles partner on a Wednesday league, and she's been great. Like, Aye, that game against Russell, I was impressed with it. Very impressed when she grenaded Russell. I did a cheer like, well, not much anyway. Just quite sad to see that. I think the last two, well, Russell obviously winning shot of the month with his swerve shot against me, and I think Andy's shot in the black to make it 1-1, not deciding game was I think that'll be there up there with the shot of the month. Should be quite sad to see, but I think that might be Russell taking. Aye, that's Russell taking up to 6-3 now. Six Raiders, Jen. They're well. My first one was, how can we say it? Shite. My second one, massively improved. Third one, don't talk about it because I don't have a queue anymore. I think with folk obviously shouting that I could get through into could get through into the semi-finals. I think that's just what got into my head there. Yes, Jen, we will not talk about that. We will absolutely not talk about that slow time that I had. I think John could have went away to Tesco's, made his roast dinner, ate it, came back, broke, and still would have been quicker on me by 2 minutes. I mean, Russell said to me the last time that we were grouped together that if we were tied at 2-0, he was going to go and break and just sit down. Just because he knows when it comes to a 6 red, yeah, not very good. Well, Rob, I think I think Woodsy might actually have this one here. Stating the obvious with being 9-6 up. But Woodsy seemed to have definitely came back more in the game, even when he was 3-0 down. Even, like I said, that one frame could change anything. Changes the confidence, changes how you actually play, and just be like, right, Luke, come on. It's like Mark's needing he is needing maybe to rattle off maybe one, maybe two frames just to get Russell a wee bit scared, like. Skill shot. Oh, unlucky there, Russell. Go on, Rob. Hook him. Just a stun shot for that. I don't think that might be the right shot. Unless she goes. She'll go. I wouldn't really, Jen, I wouldn't really say you're skiving. You just want to hear me ramble on. No, I needed to do my bit on the commentary because everyone else has took a turn in it for the money matches. I think Regan's actually through just now in Keith, so he was unavailable. And that's going to be 10-6 to, yep. Let's see if I go to that one. Yep. So we'll turn our full attention to Russell versus Mark now that the other match is finished. Very well played there, Callum, after being 3-0 down to peg it back to 5-3. It was a good battle there, like. I was excited to see another person coming to the club and playing the tables. Now, hopefully, you'll be interested in maybe another one, but just have to maybe get used to the rules and the set play, how we do it. We double here from Russell to. Oh, come on then, Mark. Surely you can't. No, we've got a lot going in the club in the next few weeks, should we say. I think we've got a march on. Let me just see. I'll just check the calendar. Russell celebrating because the white didn't go down. Right, so on Sunday we obviously have our Sunday Flyers. And then on Tuesday we have Danny Patience versus Owen Grant, which is a money match. And then Wednesday we have the final grassroots flyer, so every frame counts. And then on the Thursday we have got Mark Kidd versus Adam Campbell, which will be another streamed event. And then on the 23rd we have Russell Scales versus Bobby Sahota, which is another money match.
Hey.
Yeah, well done.
Cheers, buddy.
Well done.
You played well. Like, did you get my beer about you?
I did, I've been rocking them up like. And then on the we have got our thing on the we've got the Royal Rumble on the 21st, which the Bobby Sahota, he's from Inverness. I think he's the ambassador for Mikey's Line that we've got the events for. So I think he's coming through with if he can, I think he's coming through next Saturday for the Royal Rumble. Because he's the one that we've been in. Well, I think Graham's been in contact with him for the Mikey's Line events that we've been fundraising for in the club. And we've on the 3rd of July we have got the grassroots hot shot, should we say, which is another money match, and it is Chris Bradshaw versus Scotty Hector. So that'll be interesting. And then obviously on the Friday we will do our charity stream, the 24-hour charity stream for Mikey's Line, which is good. Yeah, Jen, actually, every slot was actually filled apart from mine because I'm doing the graveyard shift between 2 and 6 a.m. But as of this afternoon, one of my good friends, he says that he will actually, he said to me he'll actually take the last slot because Hoppy has kindly went away and took one of the other slots against me. So every single one that we have had, all I think it's 24 slots, has now officially been filled, which is very, very good to see. But I need to update all the lads on that one there. So it's I've got the graveyard shift because I'm on back shift, but I went away and booked the Monday off because my works went away and realised that they do not want to see me after I've had hardly any sleep because I'm very moody, so basically need the beauty sleep, should we say. But then on the Sunday we've after the 24 hours we've actually got the I'm pretty certain it's the final. I think it's the finals of the Sunday Flyers. I'm pretty certain, so I think there'll be quite a lot of us that'll be very tired. But yeah, we've been doing our bit to raise the awareness. So it's all for a good cause, and which is very nice to see. And I think Owen even said to us that if he wins against Danny, all that money's going into that collection pot. So we're all rooting for Owen. And hopefully all the gin will be getting drunk. The big gin man will be in the building. Yeah, Regan's actually got an IM on the. He's got it on the Saturday, and he even said to us that he's hoping for a 10 a.m. slot, and he is a 10 a.m. slot, so he's kind of hoping he can get. He says that he says that he might actually drive down there and he'll just shoot right back up. But I think Graham said that he's actually I think he might be a men's A player. So I think he's obviously he's a good player, like. But no, it's good to see obviously players from up here going down and representing, but unfortunately for us it's just happened to be Regan. We would have loved Graham to go doing like, but I wouldn't really say that's favouritism. But no, I think the Royal Rumble we've set a deadline for tonight for all the entries. I think we're at 24, and it's Mark Morris that's playing just now. He has actually sponsored the event for both the for like the winnings. So all of the money that's collected from the £10 entries will all be going to charity, which is very, very nice of him. Very much appreciated for Mark and his business. Well, the Royal Rumble, it'll be good. Like, it'll be really good. I'm looking forward to it. I've actually, it's a lot different to what I'm used to obviously playing pool wise, because before obviously I wasn't actually enjoying it, but since I've been more involved with like how the setup and all that is for like the new club, and like with Graham getting me more into my pool, I've been enjoying it, so I've been appreciating it, and like with even with the tables, it's been very for me it's got me in a much better place, should we say? That's a good shot there, Mark, by Russell. But instead we've got the boy John Brewman. He plays in Inverness, and he's actually when he played against Forky, I didn't actually think that he'd want to come through, and he is, and he's coming through to play in the Royal Rumble next weekend. So we've got players from all over just coming through to the club, which is good to see. It's good to see it busy. Really good to see it busy. That's a good pot there. Come on now, Mark. Punish him. Aye, Jen, it definitely does put the club on the map with as well. We've got two tables. Oh, that's unlucky there, Mark. We've got two tables in the club. Would like to have more, like, but that's another topic. And with the GA obviously having, is it 6 tables? Don't know. I've only played through in the GA once. And I end up playing the bar table. Oh, Russell. But now the tables through there are good. Like, so 6 including the bar. Okay. But no, it's good to see the club getting a lot of publicity, and it's good. It's I think Russell went away, and Russell's done quite a few kind of like promotional things on Facebook, and it's got the public more involved. It's just fine to see. With the tables being played on all the time, we have been doing the upkeep on the tables to keep the standard great. Aye, well done, Russell. Good shot. Safety for the block as well. Like to see. And now we've been doing some good upkeep, but obviously with the tables are making like brilliant money. Really good, and it's got the members up as well, which is fantastic. I think we're at 100 members just now. I'm not too sure, which is good to see. But obviously, the more the merrier. Okay, okay. So it's Russell taking a stellar lead against Mark. So I think that in the pipeline we are potentially looking at doing a. I think it's going to be a trial run for the. Well, I'm not too sure how it's going to work. If it's going to be a trial run for the, like, kind of like a doubles kind of a flyer, but I think it's going to be like a blind draw. So I think the only way that it will work will be a one-off event. I mean, I'd love it to be a full event, but I think it'd just be too complicated for it. We're trying to come up with some events to keep the YouTube going and keep the streaming to keep just to try and keep the club busy during the week. So I think it might be no. I think with the blind draw, I think it actually will be. It'll be. I actually think it'll be better. I think it'll because blind draw, but for like it would be pretty good. Because basically, imagine the 6 red with a blind draw. You just pretty much just you don't say anything. You just don't say anything to your partner. That'll be the element of surprise. Make a lot interesting. Make it more competitive and fun. That's what we're all about. Competitiveness, fun, and just keep everyone happy because that's all I want. Keep the pool going. I think we're trying to come up with like kind of like different events because I think there was a talk of maybe like a King of the Hill, which when Regan actually explained it to me the other day, I was like, that does sound pretty good, like. So I think the way that it'll work, obviously, it's like a kind of like a. I think it might be a seeded draw, or it might be like just a random draw, and then I think it's 3 above or 3 below, and you can challenge them to matches, and you can go up the board or you can go down the board, so it'll be good. Pretty much kind of like a last man standing kind of scenario. No, I just need to keep the keep the good momentum in the club going and keep it busy, and I'll keep everyone interested in the long run. So that's what I want to do. Just want to make it more competitive and keep everyone happy because we've only been doing it for a few. We've only been doing it for a few months now. So yeah, it's so the more competitive we make it, the more entries we can have, and we want to keep everyone happy because, like I said, we've only been doing it for a few months, and we want to keep the club going forward and keep it going the right direction. This is a big frame. This is a big frame here for Mark because if Russell just gets this one, it's going to be a long slog for him. But where the balls are lying, it's I mean, yeah, Jen, that would actually be quite good. Like, so obviously, I maybe shouldn't have actually said the word that you just went away and said, like, but we we'll all oh, that's all. Stop it. Yeah, I don't actually think like up in this area, well, Murrayshire, we actually have someone that could teach like on the pool table. I'm pretty sure in the Aberdeen area there might be some people that could teach about like skill shots and your ball control, because like I've been trying it out, like obviously like, but like I used to just be playing dead ball the whole time, and I've been doing a bit of side here and there, just trying to work it out because I've been watching a lot of like Ultimate Pool and all that, and it's like there's something on Ultimate Pool that they actually talk you through what shot they're going to play and how they're going to get the ball over that side, which is good to see. But I like everyone's got their own like play style and all that, but sometimes if the break doesn't work out for you, it might, because well my breaks haven't been the greatest, which I think even quite a lot of other players saying that I make it quite difficult for them when it comes to that break because they don't know where the balls are going to be lying. But like say like if it's like Regan versus Graham, they're going to be everywhere, but mine's going to be bunched up somewhere. So it makes it a little bit harder, and it makes them have to play a wee bit better. If that makes any sense, probably not. Like, but no, like I said, if I like, I've been enjoying it more now because I've been playing against them more. Like, I've been playing on Sundays as well as well. I've been playing on. I played every single Sunday Flyer, but it's only because I've been enjoying playing against better players like Ben Roy, and like I wouldn't actually play like in the league because he's obviously he's a first division caliber player. So I've been really enjoying it because it helps my game out a lot, and like when it comes to like because it comes to safety battles, safety is not my greatest point, but I've been improving a lot playing players like Ben that I wouldn't play against. Even like Scotty Campbell, I've never played against Scotty in a competitive game. It's always just been like if I was ever in the bar, I'd play him and we just here we game here and there. But it's like playing against other players will improve your game, especially when you haven't actually played against them. It's like I'm used to obviously playing like well obviously with just coming from playing in the whiter, I've played against Smithy, I've played against Stevie Ellis, I've played against Davey, and it's a lot different. But as soon as you come here, it just depends on your group because there's so much players coming into the club just now that you don't actually like. You can play amazing against them one game, and then you can play rubbish against them. That's why like when it comes to one frame, it's anyone's. So like I actually quite enjoy whenever I came Graham, like me and Graham's like good mates and all that, but actually whenever like say like if it's just like me and him like in the pub, I actually really enjoy it because he plays shots that if he was playing in a competitive game he'd never play it, but it's more to actually improve my game than anything else, which is good because even like when I actually played against Richard a few weeks ago, and he's like I'd never play that shot, but I wanted to see what you would do and see how that would actually help your game. So yeah, it just actually just depends on how players actually want to play the shots for like, and how you can develop balls. I just anyway me just I'm just waffling on here, just as usual. Can that go past? From the words that I could just hear there from Russell saying, I had to go for a shot of the month. A hit and hope. Fair play. At least he's been honest. I think this is just a. I think I'd actually like to see a game between on the stream Mark Morris versus Adam Campbell, because I know they're like good. I know they're really good mates. But when I've been in the new club, like I've been like just been like playing like a few frames, and they've been like rattling off frames. There's been like 7-6, 7-7, but it's good to see there's a lot of competitiveness now in the club. That's a good shot there. Really good. Slow down. There you go. So who would everyone like to see on the stream in the next couple of weeks? Just to get oh no. Just to get all the just get a bit of competitiveness and a bit of fun into the club. And there we go. So we have officially Russell Scales blowing away his opponent. So that is Russell Scales taking home the £100 pot against Mark. And the game that finished roughly about half an hour ago was Woozy taking home the £200 pot. It's good to see there's quite a few members in the club tonight. So folks, thanks for all joining, and we shall see you on Sunday.